Part of the Bible study you said looks at the biological fathers of our sons. How did that impact you?
It really kind of took me down a whirlwind of a lot of pain and hurt. I've been raising the triplets on my own since they were 5 months old, and I never really got to deal with a lot of the pain, a lot of the hurt, but I've really been dealing with a lot of the healing, the restoration, the forgiveness. I literally have to forgive him almost every day for the lack that he has not been in their life. But I know that God is always healing, always healing. And so this Bible study just provided a way for me to heal even further. I definitely woke up in that. So like I said, it was an awakening towards my healing. And I'm just so grateful and so thankful for that.
What do we learn about God in all that has gone on among the participants in this Bible study?
Okay, so with Ishmael, I learned that his name means God hears through the study. And then when Hagar and Ishmael were in the desert, God is the God who sees. And so that has always been so meaningful to me, because God sees us everywhere, right where we are. And so for other participants in the study to know, even though you may feel broken, God will heal your brokenness. He will bring beauty out of ashes. And I really feel like that is my story. And even in our unbelief, even in our brokenness, even when we say, God, where are you? Where are you in this? He's there. He's there, and he will provide. He will teach us not to be afraid. He will teach us to be faithful and to learn to always lean on him. And that's something that has always been for me. The God who sees is El Rohi. And so God is the one who sees me right where I am. Whether I feel abandoned, whether I feel broken, whether I feel rejected or my sons feel rejected, God is always there. He's always present. He will be the father to the fatherless, and he will always provide for my family. Yes, so at the very end of the Bible study, I love what this brought about. But praying for our children, which I love, is that it gives the prayer that you can pray for your children, but adopting them into God's kingdom as God's child, and God adopting all of us, and so binding Satan from whoever they come into contact with, that God would be their feet, be their hands, be their eyes, and everything. But signing the adoption papers and saying we belong to God. And that just was really powerful for me at the end of the study. So this Bible study has just been amazing, and I would recommend it to any single mom raising sons, because it is a tough journey, and it is a crisis in our world today where there's so many single parents and so many single moms and so many boys being raised without fathers, and the impact of their absence has such a huge effect on our children. And if I can bring about a change in my own son's life through doing these Bible studies, through CWO and Single Moms Raising Sons, and helping impact the world around me and help impact other women in our community and around the world, then by all means I will do that, because I have a testimony to share, and the way that God has always provided for my family, I'm a walking testimony of God's grace, of his provision, and the way he's always provided for my family. I had many problems after I had the triplets, and postpartum struggles just with my health. I haven't been able to work a full-time job, and God has always provided for me and my kids. They've never been without. So I know that he is the God who sees, and I know that he saw Hagar in the desert with Ishmael, and I know he sees me, and I know he sees Delano, Vincent, and Ava as well.